Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about millionaires and where millionaires come from and why most millionaires, ironically, have no money. This is stuff that you don't know about millionaires, but I'm going to break it all down for you. So get comfortable, buckle up your seatbelt, hit the thumbs up button. We're going to get started on the Black Financial Channel right now. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I am your friendly neighborhood finance professor. On the Black Financial Channel, we talk about wealth and wealth building several times a day, but we do it in one condition. We do it from a Black perspective. You ain't got to be Black to be here, but you got to understand the B1 philosophy. B1 means that we believe the Black community should be our top priority. B1 means that we believe Black people can be number one when it comes to wealth building within the next 50 years. And B1 also means that we understand we must be one in order for us to be successful. If you agree with that philosophy, put a B1 in the chat. Everybody put your B1s up. Hey, Jerry Watkins, Senior, my Uncle Jerry's here. I see you. Ty Thomas and Miss Hosea and T News and everybody else. All right, so let's talk about this. I'm going to talk to you guys about millionaires. This was a thought that just came to me while I was sleeping. I was literally taking a nap, and God put a thought in my brain and told me to share it. And it has to do with millionaires and why most millionaires don't have any money. Now, I'm not going to take a long time to explain this. I'm just going to break this down for you. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. Also, don't forget, you can go to firstsharestock.com. You can get free training from the Black Business School. If you haven't bought your first share, you can do that at firstsharestock.com. If you have bought your first share, just go to firstsharestock.com. Get on our email list. I will send you lots and lots of free information that will make you a super savvy investor. There's nothing to be afraid of. Don't be scared. There's a whole lot of wealth out there for you. You just got to take that time to kind of go through a little bit of content, and it won't take long at all. So with that said, one of the things that's funny is if you look up money, like what is money? So if I Google up the term money, it says money is a current medium of exchange in the form of coins and banknotes. Coins and banknotes collectively. Let's see. So basically, money is, they said it consists of a couple of things, right? Coins and banknotes, right? So what's a banknote? I don't know. Let's see. Let me see if I have any banknotes around or any coins around. Well, here's a banknote, right? Dollar bill. So this is money, right? Give me a yes in the chat if you follow me, if we can agree. Money is defined as coins and banknotes. So here's the reason why most millionaires don't have any money. The reason most millionaires don't have any money is because it is very expensive for you to keep the bulk of your assets in the form of coins or banknotes. Money doesn't really make money. Money by itself does not make money. Money only makes money when you put that money to work. Money only makes money when it's invested and when it's been converted into another asset that is out generating income somewhere else, right? Typically, a financial asset has to have a couple of characteristics. One of them is that it could either A, generate income, or B, have some sort of utility or usage from which you can also generate income from that. Those are a couple of criteria that's used to sort of look at things like cryptocurrency as to whether or not it's a financial asset or something else. So basically, if you are a millionaire, chances are millionaires, the first thing millionaires do is they act like millionaires. And the way millionaires behave, the way smart millionaires behave, people that where their wealth is growing, is that they tend to think in a growth fashion. It's almost like you ever see a person that's a high achiever? If you think about it, let's keep it real simple. Think about any friend you have that's a super high achiever that just gets things done. They're getting extra college degrees. They're always doing stuff with their kids. They're always creating something new. If you call that person, you say, well, do you have any free time? What are they going to say? Do you think they're going to be sitting around doing nothing? You think their time is just sitting there, just being wasted? No, they're not. They don't have free time. Their time is being invested. They say, no, I got to go take the kids to the park. I got to take Johnny to baseball practice. I got to go and study for my accounting test tomorrow. I got to go and finish building the extension onto my house, right? So basically what you're seeing there is you're seeing an investor's mentality. An investor is basically a person who takes what they have and they put it somewhere so it can grow into something better. So they're taking that time and they're not just wasting it. They're not just sitting there watching the Real Housewives all night. They're not sitting there just doing whatever. They're taking that time and they're investing that time into something better. And that's something I learned even when I didn't have any money. I was wealthy when I had no money because all the time I had, I was investing that time. Time is actually more valuable than money. So millionaires tend to be the same way. People that truly build wealth, that are truly financially stable, they don't tend to have any money. If so this is why, for example, you ever see those rappers that are on TV, try to prove that they're rich, and they'll be like holding money like it's a phone and making it rain in the strip club. I got a bunch of ones I have that I got for my daughter's business, so I'm gonna play around. I'm gonna act a little flashy, I'm gonna act stupid. Hey y'all, look, that, right? That ignorance. You ever see that kind of ignorance where people want to prove that they're rich by showing how much money they have, how much cash they have on hand? Well, people like that typically aren't rich. People like that typically don't have any actual wealth. They have a little bit of cash, but first of all, that cash could be borrowed cash. That cash, a lot of times they owe that money to the record label. That's not even their money. It's either fake Hollywood play money, or it's money that the record label loaned them, right? And the second thing is, if you're sitting on that much cash, like if you literally are wearing, $70,000 on your neck, $40,000 on your ass, and you got another 120 grand in your pocket that you about to blow at the strip club, people like that either don't have any money now or they won't have money for long. Most people I know that have a lot of money, first of all, they don't really brag about it. Like they don't go out and show off how much money they have. That's one stupid thing to do. But then two, their money tends to be working for them. Your money is like a little employee. So when you get a lot of cash, you're thinking, where do I put this cash so this cash can come home and bring home some of its friends? I need this money out here making friends so it can bring home some friends, because we're trying to grow the family right now. We're trying to take this million and we're trying to get this million working and moving, right? That's the thing. People that tend to have that much cash, you don't see the cash on them. They're not running around a big pocket full of money. They're not, able to just go and just make it rain at the club. Those are the guys or the women that might go to the club, but they're not really going to have a lot of money. They're not going to spend a lot of money because they're going to be thinking, I would rather take this money and put it somewhere else. And I can just tell you, when I go shopping, I went shopping for a car with Alicia not too long ago. And there were cars, we could get any car in there in the lot that we wanted, because we like to believe we're financially responsible. But do you think we got the most expensive car in the lot? No, we didn't. We didn't get the nicest car we could have gotten, because every time I looked at a car, you know what I was thinking? I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, I could afford that extra 20 grand, but damn, if I put that 20 grand to work, I could turn that 20 grand into 40 grand. I could get that. We really like the Navigator and the Escalade. We're SUV people, and I was like, yeah, that 2021 Navigator is nice, but if I put that extra money in this Navigator, that money's not going to be working for me. I can't have my employees out here wasting time. I need my money working for the family, right? The money's like one of the children, right? It's the hardest working child we have, and I'm like, I can't have this money working on getting me a fancy Navigator. So you know what we did? We got us a 2018, and the reason we got a 2018 was because it was about $25,000 cheaper than the car that we liked and the car that we wanted. I said, you know what? This car is beautiful in 2018. It's beautiful now. Let's go for this car, and let's take the rest of that money and let's put it to work. So most millionaires I know, I'm talking about cash money millionaires, like people that really have like could have a lot of cash, assets that are easily convertible into cash. Most people like that don't tend to have a lot of money floating around, hanging around, because they have that money working. I'm gonna give you a last little point on this. Do me a favor, please hit the thumbs up button, share button, and subscribe button. And also don't forget, our crypto investing masterclass starts on Tuesday. So if you want to learn about crypto, I've lined up a long string of experts. We're going to do 6 weeks in this program. We have a private Facebook group. There's a money back guarantee if you're not happy for any reason. We start on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. If you'd like to join us, go to cryptoinvestingmasterclass.com. There's the URL on the screen. Feel free to join us if you're interested in crypto. The last piece about this, when you talk about money and millionaires, is this. Most people, when they first become a millionaire, they don't become a millionaire in terms of cash. Like, so anybody who thinks that because somebody's a millionaire, that means they have $1 million in the bank. That's not true. Most people that become millionaires or billionaires, they first become billionaires or millionaires on paper. Like Kanye West is a billionaire technically, right? He is. And I talked to him on the phone. He told me he told me he was worth $4 billion. I didn't believe him at the time, but it turns out he was right. Maybe he's not as crazy as people think, right? So Kanye West is a billionaire, but Kanye West does not have $1 billion. He doesn't have close to it. What happens is when you first become a millionaire or a billionaire, you become what I call a paper millionaire, or a paper billionaire. That means that if you take all the value of all the assets that you own, all the things that you have a stake in, and you add up the value of all those assets, then you get $1 million, right? So if you have a business that generates, say, 150 grand a year, 200 grand a year, you may not have $1 million in the bank, but you could technically be a millionaire, because if you were to sell your business, you would sell it for more than $1 million, which technically means that you're a millionaire. Also, a lot of people in America become what David Bach refers to as automatic millionaires. In the book called The Automatic Millionaire, he talks about lots of people who invest consistently, doing things like the $5 a day plan. He calls it the latte factor. But basically, it's the same idea. It's the same idea that says putting consistent small amounts of money into an S&P 500 type of portfolio, like an ETF or a mutual fund that's diversified across the S&P 500, and doing that consistently and not messing with it, not touching it, planting the seeds and letting them grow, that within a generation, your family will be a millionaire family. And so ultimately, millionaires don't behave the way you think. Typically, people that brag about being millionaires by showing off how much money they have, usually those people have a lot of like hidden economic diseases. They have a lot of hidden financial STDs. I call them financial STDs because they will infect you. You marry somebody like that, you will get infected, right? That might mean a lot of debt. That might mean very toxic spending and investing habits. It might mean a lot of other economic problems like child support, lawsuits, things like that. And so when you are trying to sort of connect with somebody and you think, oh, they have money, you got to really think that through. A lot of people don't even know what it looks like when a person actually has money, because people throw out the flashiness. You see that with musical artists and all that. And most musical artists, believe me, I know a lot of these artists have financial problems you would not believe. I'm talking about guys I know who are absolute legends in the hip hop industry, who, if you saw their financial situation, you wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. So that was just my thought. Don't ask me why I chose to do this video. I just did it because it came to mind and God told me, like, talk about this today. So when God talks, I listen. And so that's what it is. So do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. And also on Tuesday, the Black Stock Market Program meets. If you want to join us, it's really, really fun. Everybody loves it. So if you'd like to join us Tuesday morning, where I do nothing but answer stock market questions for 2 hours and also give you access to a ton of content and everything else. The first month is totally free. You can go to the blackstockmarketprogram.com. The URL is right there on the screen. So please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and share button before you go. I may be back actually a little bit later on tonight. I like talking to you guys all day, every day, because to me, black wealth is the only wealth. And I believe that we can pay ourselves reparations. We just got to get our mind right. If you repair your mind, then your money will follow. So let's repair ourselves and let's do better. So talk to you guys later. Have a good day. I'll see you soon. Peace.